Today, my daughter tested out for the next belt in Taekwondo, and watching her do it successfully and break that board with a knife hand got me to thinking about a great book that you all should read by Angela Duckworth called Grit. Why should you read this book? I'll talk about it after this. I'm Dr. John Bartemus, and I'm putting the pieces together to help you live a life at optimal. Grit is a great book because it talks about the secret to success. And we've all often wondered, I'm sure, why is this person successful and I'm not, when we're both seemingly doing the same thing? Well, what the book dives into is that those who are successful over the long term have grit. And if we boil it down to the main bullet point, what Angela Duckworth found was that people who can stick to things for 2 years or more without bouncing from thing to thing early in life are shown to be more successful later in life. So how does this apply to you? Well, if you have kids, the kids that try a sport for one season and then go to another sport, or the kids that try a sport for a week and then quit and go to another sport, they're shown to have less grit, less perseverance, and long term, those people are shown to be less successful. Whereas if the kid was in high school and did an activity, it doesn't have to be a sport, it could be a sport, it could be band, it could be a job, but they undertook something that they stuck to for 2 years or more and advanced through the ranks while they were doing it, those people are the ones who long term have the most success. So we can take this as parents and influence our kids to have perseverance, have grit, because that will teach them and set them up for long-term success. And then as adults, if we've been someone that has not exhibited grit throughout our life, you can read this book and start to implement grit and create the character traits in yourself to lead you towards success if you're not as successful as you had hoped to be by now. So check out the book Grit by Angela Duckworth. It's worth a read and implement its principles.